Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome back to the channel. So, as you've noticed, or may not have noticed, I've kind of slacked off on the videos for the last few weeks. And that is just basically because it is just all of the heat outside. This is an outdoor channel, and I can't survive in 115-degree weather. But I had something interesting come up. So I got an email, and it's been, oh my goodness, almost 3 weeks ago. And there's a company by the name of AceBeam sent me an email, and they're like, hey, we saw your channel and we have a product that you might like to take a look at and show off on your channel. I'm like, cool. And it's what it was is a flashlight. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I use a flashlight constantly. No less than once a day do I use a flashlight. So I was like, absolutely, send it on. Here's what I'm going to do to it. And I heard crickets for 2 weeks. Nothing, not a peep. Because their website has a bunch of specifications on it that they say it'll do. I said, this is what I'm going to do. And I was like, well, that's the end of them. They don't want me doing all that on live, sort of live YouTube. So I just kind of forgot about it and went on my way. And then they sent me an email saying they were going to ship it. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe they are and maybe they aren't. Well, today it said, you have a tracking number. And I looked up the tracking number, and guess what? It was already in the mailbox, in my P.O. box. So this is what it came in. And as you can tell, this is not going to be a huge flashlight. I don't like huge flashlights. I like usable lights. So we're going to get this out and see what we got going on. Oh, man. Where's my pocket? I did not bring my pocket knife. I've got a letter opener here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Letter opener. So let's see what we have. AceBeam. Hopefully I got that centered in the shot. But we're going to get this little flashlight out. We're going to get y'all down here on the table and we're going to take a look at it. All right. I had me a sneezing fit for about an hour and a half, and we are back. It rudely interrupted my video. So anyway, we've got the AceBeam here, and this is the UC3A. Let you take a look at that. So I also did a little bit of research while I was going, because this thing has quite a few modes. And I'm not going to show this right at the camera, but I don't want to give everybody a migraine. But you press it, it comes on. I like the twin beam light. You hold it down, it goes to bright. That's 900 lumens right there. That's good stuff. That's nice and bright. And then if you hold it, it goes to an ultra low, which this would be perfect for just looking for something in a tent or, close by where you're just trying to look at something close. I don't like a super bright light. In fact, I would probably use this mode more than any of them. This back one, this actually took me a minute. While I was sneezing, I was taking a look at this. And you can just turn it on. That's pretty nice. You can set that down and use that for like a lantern. And then it's got a low. So for just ambient light, you're just trying to move around without tripping over something. In the dark, this is going to show up really good. It's got a red. It's got a flashing red. If you're in distress or something like that, you can use this. It's got green, flashing green, blue, flashing blue, a strobe, and I just cut it off again. I'm going to go ahead and say it. They sent this to me, but I'm going to give my honest review. This is too gimmicky for me. Oh, and if you misclick, it's done. There we go. I don't know exactly what you would do with this. I have no idea. I mean, rave party in the tent. Woot. Okay. I will never use that again, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I don't remember where we left off. We're going to take a look at this thing. It's got a seal. This thing is water resistant, and they claim at 2 meters it's water resistant. So anyway, water resistant down to 2 meters. It has an O-ring on here. That's good, Randy. I just throw that. But I saw later in this pack, it comes with 2 spare O-rings, which that's really cool. Of course, it's dust resistant. And it says it'll take 1.5 meters impact. You know what that means, that we're going to test it. I hope it survives. I really do, because I'm really digging this light. It is like the perfect size for a bag. You don't need a big honking light. And the thing that I really enjoy about the most is the versatility of it. We'll set that there. You can see it's got a USB charging port in the battery itself. That is wild to me. I've never seen that before. Usually they'll have a port and a flashlight and you plug it in. No, this one's a battery. And you can plug that in and charge it any way that you would charge a cell phone or any other device. If this battery, and they will bite the dust eventually, I'm going to have to look up if these batteries exist. If I can find them, or if it's proprietary with this charging. I've never seen a battery like this. But this thing will run off a basic AAA battery, no problem. You could put a regular rechargeable AAA in here, and that would be okay too. I like this aluminum case on it quite a bit. It's just a good looking flashlight. And it's bright. It is plenty bright for my pack. Oh, did I mention this thing is magnetic as well? Steel. Check it out. So if you're having some engine trouble and you actually know how to work on a car, which that seems to be a dying thing, you can literally stick this to the hood and be able to see what you're doing. Also, what I like, so it's got this clip right here. You can clip this on your backpack strap that goes on your shoulder strap. And you can walk around at night with the hands free. Or you can put it on a cap. It's designed where, of course, you can put it on a ball cap. And of course, you wouldn't want to use that light in that case. You would use this one. That way you can see in front of you. But it's got so much versatility to it. Well, we're down to it though now. They say this little flashlight will do some things, and we're going to test them out. And I hope it survives, because I would like to have this light. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. So I've been using this product for a few days, and so far I'm liking it. And we'll show you some of that results here in just a little bit. But we're going to start our first test, and this is how long it will burn. I'm going to flash a little picture up here on the screen here in just a moment. I can't tell, it's like 26 minutes max on high is the best I can make out of that. Here's a photo of what that looks like. All right, so we're just going to send it full send. We're going to turn it on high, and we're going to see how long this thing burns. Maybe it gets close to those numbers. We'll see. That even show up in the camera? Can you even see the clock? There we go. There we go. Let's let it burn. We'll see you in a few.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, she is getting pretty dim. That is amazing. That's what, 50 minutes? And it's still burning, but it is extremely dim. I mean, you could see a few feet in front of you. I know on the camera, but it's really dim. The ambient light, there's no flashlight, and there's with flashlight. So there's not a whole lot of difference, but I am super impressed. I mean, 50 minutes on high, come on. That's great. That definitely gets a hard pass. All right. So on the light test on high, so about 50 minutes, it's still burning at 50 minutes, but it's extremely dim. If it was dark outside, you wouldn't be able to see but more than a couple of 3 feet with it. But 50 minutes, you can interpret that first page however you want to, but I think it passes. So now I'm going to go recharge it, and let's go to test number 2. And so we're back. So here comes the part of the testing that AceBeam, either I'm going to be a hero or they're going to hate my guts. Because the next test is the drop test. I considered dropping it on the ground or on my deck, but I really thought about it and I chose the proper medium to test this piece of equipment. Now it says it's good to 1.5 meter fall, supposedly. I had to convert that to imperial since I'm not like the rest of the world. We go with inches, and it is 59 point blah, 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 blah inches. So is what we're going to do is we're going to come up to about 57 inches, which is inside their parameters, and we're going to drop it. And we're going to drop it on just straight up concrete. Seems good, right? So we got our tape measure here. And here is 59 inches right here. Probably can't see it from your distance. So we got our 59 inches. We're going to drop it at about 57. We're going to turn the light on. I really hope that this is not the end of this light. Oh, I can't even watch. Still going. Let's get back up in the shade and let's take a closer look at it. Well, there we go. Our light survived. We're going to turn this off so I don't just continue bright lighting the ever-loving crap out of everybody. Let's look. What kind of damage do we have, if any? Oh, I see a few little chips right there. Must have landed kind of like that. But this plastic's still good. I guess maybe glass, whatever it is, it's still in good shape. Lenses are both still just fine. Very, very minimal damage. Okay, I was a little nervous about that one, but I'm even more nervous for what's next in store for our little lad here. All right, but we're gonna have to wait a little while. It's a lot hot and it's way too bright. So we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, we are back. Sun's starting to go down. It's behind the trees. It feels a lot better out here. It's calmed down to a nice 95 degrees out here, which is amazing. Yeah, it feels good. But we're going to do a little bit of night fishing tonight. And this is also the final test of this little flashlight. I'm a little bit concerned about this. The flashlight, of course, the burn test, that was pretty good. There's no harm, no foul, which it really excelled at. Did the drop test, couple of nicks, scratches, came out smelling like a rose. Now it is time for the water resistance test. So in order to do that, we're going to go do a little bit of night fishing. And we've got a rod here. Yep, yep, here's our rod. Here's our bait. Yeah, I am going to double check this housing. Is it secure? It is secure. We're going to turn nope. We're going to turn it on. No, we're going to turn it on high. Turn it on high. And we're fixing to try it out. Got a spot. This is supposed to be good to 2 meters, which I don't know exactly how many inches that is, but I'm going to throw it out in about 5 feet of water. So it should be good for that. Oh, and before I cast it out, it says it's good for half an hour down to 2 meters. So I'm going to time it, and I'm going to probably take it out at about the 20-minute mark. If it'll make it 20, I'll feel good about it. So here we go. And down she goes. So, she's going to be doing us a little bit of fishing. We'll see how she holds up. 20 minutes. Here we come. I'll be right back with you. Houston, we have a problem. I just lost my light. It's been in the water. It's at about 5 feet. The light just went out. Oh, the light came back on. What's up with that? Well, I'm not pulling it out. I'm going to turn you around. It came back on. I don't know what's going on down there, but we're not going to pull it out. We'll just leave it. Hopefully it can make it. If it can make it for 10 more minutes, it's going to be great. So I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'll get back with you if something happens. So it struggled a little bit, but it's still burning. We got 5 minutes to go. AceBeam, I'm pulling for you. I am pulling for you. Keep on going. Oh no, she is suffering. We have got 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. It's still alive down there, but it ain't happy. That's it. Let's bring her out. All right, let's take a look at it. What we call it. That is definitely not burning brightly. I don't see any water in it per se, but I guarantee you there's moisture in here. We're going to take this out to the office. We're going to break it down and see how much water comes out of this. Okay, I never shut it off after we came out of the pool, and I'm just going to undo it. We're going to do it, undo it from the top, goes out. Does any water come out of it? There is not a drop coming out. Nothing. So what's going on here? It's definitely suffering. It has got water inside of this. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to open it up. And we're going to use our friend, the letter opener. We're going to put it up on end and let this dry tonight. It never did quit. It never did quit, but it has definitely got some suffering going on. Oh my goodness, just stay there. All right, here we are. Let's wrap this video up. And yeah, it's been an interesting one. First and foremost, I want to thank AceBeam for sending me this product. Hey, it's still working. It's not happy about it, but it's still working. Both lights are working. But I can tell it has some moisture in the lights. I doubt that I can pick it up on camera. Whoops. But it's in there. I could see it. But thank you, AceBeam. That's a lot of trust. Y'all ask would I like to see it? Yes. I told you all what I was going to do. And I do believe that I did a completely fair test compared to what your website said. Now, if I misinterpreted something like that, AceBeam, go ahead and put it in the comments. How did I misinterpret it? And we'll take another look. But anyway, thank you. I noticed a lot of people, I have seen other reviews on this light, and they shut it off and they're like, it'll do it's this and it's that, but nobody puts it through the ringer. And we should have known what I was going to do if y'all watched any of my tent videos. I torture those tents before I go and use them. So we're going to talk about the test results. The continuous burn on high, 50 minutes, outstanding. Let's see, we have the drop test on the solid concrete. Came right on, never went off. Outstanding. The water test, the water resistance test. It's not waterproof, it's water resistant. And we spent 20 minutes in 5 feet of water. And it started failing after about 10 minutes. It didn't fail completely. And obviously, I pulled this thing out and it still kind of works. But I can no longer trust this particular light to go in my get home bag because it could fail me at any time. But it's still a usable light. And quite honestly, I don't ever see this being a situation, in my point of view, and I'm kind of defending the flashlight here. So if your flashlight goes into a lake for 20 minutes at 5 feet, one, you've lost the flashlight. You're not going to be able to re-find it. Two, it's actually attached to you and you've drowned. A rain getting dropped in a mud puddle, it's not going to do anything to this light. I think it's really good. The price of this light, we have gone this whole video and haven't discussed the price. The price on this light on AceBeam's website is $34.90. I think that is a really fair price for this quality of a flashlight. This isn't a $300 light. $34.90. Excellent value. Absolutely. Would I buy it again? Yes. Yes, I would. So I can't trust this one, but I'm going to order me a brand new one. I have failed to mention also in this video that this light has a 10-year manufacturer warranty on it. That is top notch. Am I going to warranty this light because it's failing? No. I did this to it intentionally, and I don't believe that is fair of me to send it in for warranty. But no, I'm not going to send this one into warranty. I intentionally tried to destroy this light, kind of. And that's pretty much it. So thank you, AceBeam, for sending me this light. I'm sorry it didn't go exactly the way we had hoped, but it did pretty good. I would give this light a solid 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. And that is sometimes pretty good. It's just good enough. Until next time, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.